Hi again, Greg Bell, the News Tribune, here at Lumen Field in Seattle. This place was rocking like it used to, like it was before about a month ago. Tonight, Geno Smith went out early, about 2 hours before kickoff, and made a bid to start tonight's game with an injured groin. Pete Carroll thought long and hard about it. He made him active. He didn't decide until a little bit before kickoff, after the Seahawks came back in from their pregame, that Smith wasn't going to play and Drew Lock was going to start. Smith fought Carroll on that. They went back and forth on it. Smith, very competitive, did not want to sit this one out. Pretty much a must-win game for Seattle's playoff hope against the defending NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football. Carroll won that battle, of course. Drew Lock was the starting quarterback for the second time in 2 weeks and for the second time since the end of his time with the Denver Broncos at the end of 2021. Lock said he didn't find out till pretty much before kickoff that he was starting. Fast forward to 1:52 left. Seahawks had the ball at their own 8-yard line, one timeout remaining, down 17-13. Before Drew Lock took the field for that final drive, Geno Smith pulled him over and said, "You're the best player on this field. You're going to lead us down the field. You're going to do this." And then Drew Lock went out and did exactly that. 5 of 10 completions, 92 yards. He hit on his three of his first 4 throws, 2 of them to DK Metcalf to get the Seahawks across midfield. An exquisite ball to Metcalf in coverage on 3rd and 10. And then down the same right sideline to Jackson Smith and Jigba. They had run a play in the first drive of the game, in the first quarter, with Smith and Jigba to the opposite side of the strength of the formation in man coverage. Locke said he purposely threw to the concept side, to the strong side, play side of the initial reads, and that side of the formation on that first drive of the game. And he had in the back of his mind, and play caller Shane Waldron had in the back of their mind, that if they were going to run that look when it really counted at the end of the game. And man, it really counted with 32 seconds left. Same play as in the first drive, same formation. The Seahawks got the same look. James Bradbury, Eagles cornerback, man-on-man coverage on the backside, weak side of the formation to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Waldron told Locke into his helmet speaker after he called the play, "Remember, you got Jackson Smith and Jigba. If you're having one-on-one in man coverage, you got him on the backside." When Locke saw man coverage, he looked at Smith and Jigba and basically said, "It's coming to you." And it was. That's the only place that Locke looked. A perfect ball over Bradbury, who wasn't in bad coverage, and an exquisite fingertip catch by the rookie first-round pick Jackson Smith and Jigba. Touchdown with 28 seconds left. Seahawks win 20-17 because Julian Love makes a toe-tap interception, his second fourth-quarter interception of Jalen Hurts. By the way, Love wasn't even supposed to be there on that play. He said that he saw A.J. Brown on a double move and knew that Hurts was going to go to Brown in that situation with only 8 seconds left. He ran out of his deep post safety responsibility and ran to the sideline and intercepted the pass. Hurts didn't expect him to be there. Drew Lock outplayed Pro Bowl, Super Bowl quarterback Jalen Hurts with the game on the line. That's why the Seahawks season is still alive at 7-7. They're going to need the Rams to lose once in the last 3 weeks, at least once, while they win the final 3 in order to get in the playoffs, because the Rams beat the Seahawks twice and have the first head-to-head tiebreaker. The Rams currently are the 7th seed in the NFC, the last playoff spot. But now the Seahawks season has a whole different tenor, going to Tennessee on Christmas Eve in 6 days. Geno Smith, if he's healthy, will be the starting quarterback. I asked Pete Carroll that. He said, "Yep, Geno's our starter." And when he did not start Smith tonight, it was with the idea that he'll get a full week of practice and be healthy enough to play against the 5-win Titans on Sunday. Drew Lock really emotional after the game, both on the field with Lisa Salters and ESPN, and then with us 30 minutes later inside, said this was pretty special because you only get a few chances in your pro career for something like this, and to come through the way he did, he felt very validating of his place here as Geno Smith's backup. Said he really appreciates Smith's genuine appreciation and support of him. He said it's not easy to do because he knows Smith is a competitor and wanted to be out there tonight. All my coverage is at thenewstribune.com, including how the running game, yes, the running game, they actually used it tonight to get back in the game in the third quarter. As an aside, I thought that kept Seattle in the game. Only 3 points in the first half, totally getting boat raced. They came out in the second half with receiving the second half kickoff and gave the ball to Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet on 4 runs of the first 6 plays of the second half. They end up driving for the touchdown run of 23 yards. by Kenneth Walker on a great cutback play. Drew Lock made a block at the goal line. But the running game got Seattle back in it. Pete Carroll said that that's how they wanted to start the game. It's just they had so few plays, 9 deep into the second quarter. Well, Philadelphia had 33, that they couldn't get the run game going until after halftime. All that's at thenewstribune.com and on Twitter at GBellSeattle. The Seahawks' meaningful part of the season will continue. As always, thanks for watching and happy holidays.